So this just arrived on my doorstep and I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be my alternate way of ground camping, and it's an Australian style tent. I'm anxious to see what's in the box, so what do you say we take it out back? Well, first I can tell you, this thing is a lot lighter than I expected. Well, the first thing I noticed about the Swag tent is the bag itself. It's a heavy duty canvas. It looks really well made, and I love how it zips. It zips up to this side, but it goes down all the way to the bottom, which makes the flap open really wide, which will mean putting this thing away won't be a struggle. It'll roll right in. Nice design. Well, all right, what do you say we set this thing up? All right, well, okay, that is the first time unboxing this thing and setting it up. And you're probably wondering, why the heck did I buy this thing? Well, I bought it for a couple reasons. I wanted something that was just a different experience than the Gazelle. It's not going to replace the Gazelle. I'm keeping that. The Gazelle is wonderful for a place to work. It's a great place to stay if I'm going to be at a campsite for a few days. It's definitely a great place to hang when it's raining or if the bugs are really bad. In fact, you can get several people in there and you can just stay the night in there if the outdoors just aren't working for you. Now this one is going to be a little different. The benefits of this one is it's a little smaller. It's going to be easy to put this in the truck. It's going to be easier to stay warm in this thing. And it's definitely going to be better if I do some cool weather camping. Unlike the Gazelle, which is vented on top, this heavy duty canvas is going to hold in the heat, and I could even pump in heat from a diesel heater if I needed to. But I'm looking forward to that. The other thing is I don't need to carry a cot. This can sit on a cot, but there's a great like 2.5-inch thick mattress here. It's actually quite comfortable, and it's just one less thing they have to bring along. Another benefit is this thing can set up anywhere. Unlike the Gazelle, which is crazy to set up in the wind and you have to stake it down, if I'm on a really rocky, hard surface, I can get this to set up and I don't even need to stake it down. I just put the guy lines out on the ends. I didn't even stake the corners of the tent. So the profile's lower, it's not so susceptible to wind, and it's just going to be a neat place to stay if I'm roughing it for a night. Now another benefit of this thing is that it has a smaller footprint. Unlike the Gazelle, which takes up more space in a campsite, I can put this thing right next to the truck, and I can even get it under a moonshade awning that I'll have coming off the truck. Another thing I plan to do with this is I have a cheap plastic camping mat that I'll put out here. I'll have a place to put my shoes and whatever, keep things dry. This does have the ability to have like an awning. This flap that comes down can actually be staked out for a little awning. But something like this I can tuck under an awning off my truck, unlike the Gazelle, which just wouldn't fit. Now this thing, even though it's kind of small like a human dog carrier, it does have lots of light. Now there's doors on both sides which have screens, and actually both the ends can open up and have screens as well. So it'll let in lots of light, and you should be able to see camp pretty well. It'll be different being so low to the ground though. So one thing that's kind of cool about this setup is the actual bag that it comes in. It's really a big bag. In fact, when this thing is rolled up with the mattress in it, all I have to do is collapse it, roll it up. It's going to go in that bag easy. You saw how much space there was in that bag earlier. That bag is going to have enough room to possibly hold the mat that I want to put here. It's definitely going to be able to hold the extra tent poles that I got to turn the door here, the canvas door, into an awning. And anything else that I need to put in there. Maybe I have to get some extra stakes. If I want to put a blanket for in here, my sleeping bag. In fact, my sleeping bag can probably stay in here too. And it'll just all roll up nicely. That whole big, Swiss cake roll kind of thing will fit in that bag super easy. So something else that's super nice about this swag tent are these straps right here and these D-rings right here. These D-rings and this strap are what are going to keep it all together once you roll it up. And the best part, they're all connected to the bottom of the tent. So you're not going to lose it at the campsite. You're not going to leave it on the back of your truck. It's just always going to be there when you need it. Now 23-0 put some really nice touches when they designed this thing. Then the one is the use of the frog buttons. That's what you're going to use to keep this cover up when you want to have this open during the night or during the day. Now I saw that this is a great way to do this. You're going to fold this up this way. You're going to take this end, meet it in the middle. Then you're going to take the bottom of the triangle. You're going to roll it up like a burrito. You're going to hit one frog button here. Hit the other one here. And it stays in place. Nice and open, and it's going to be a great place to stay on a warm summer night. Plus the screen is going to be wonderful for keeping the bugs out. It's made to keep even those no-see-ums out of there, those really small ones. Again, a nice place to stay on a nice summer night. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy for doing this, but I just wanted another experience of camping. The Gazelle is great. Again, it's not replacing the Gazelle. I just think maybe this is just a little more rough in it. And I know with 23-0, they have really good products. The reviews on this thing are really good. So I'm excited to get out and use it. I'm going to be taking it on the Southeast Minnesota Adventure Trail in just a few days. And I'm looking forward to spending a night at a campground or at a campsite somewhere and seeing how she does. Alright guys, so when you set it up for the first time, there comes the time when you have to take it down for the first time. And I'll definitely get faster at it. A couple things to remember is to make sure that the doors aren't zip shut, and that'll make it collapse easier and roll easier. And then remember to put the tent stakes in the bag. I'm looking forward to using this thing. In a couple days I'll be hitting the Southeast Minnesota Adventure Trail, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the swag in the comments too. If you're looking for something other than Gazelle, you should probably give a swag a look. There's a lot of different brands out there. The 23-0 is a good one. It looks to be a good one, well built. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but it just seemed to be the one that came up with really, really good reviews, so I went that route. All right, so until the next video, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you down the road.